All right, thank you very much, John. And Benny Parsons has joined me here in the booth to take a look at what happened here at Bristol last night.
Bob, for the second week in a row, the Busch Grand National Series besieged by caution flags, and it looked like the Burton brothers going to run away with it. Ward and Jeff, but unfortunately, not true. A second year in a row for the winner. With qualifying rained out, the starting lineup was determined by points. That put Steve Grissom on the pole and David Green alongside in the front row. Grissom and Robert Presley led the first 31 laps before Ward Burton moved to the front. He was still leading when he was caught up in this multi-car tangle triggered by Jason Keller and Shauna Robinson. Jeff Burton was also involved. Neither brother was competitive after that. Another crash that involved several cars occurred when Tracy Leslie and Chuck Bound got together, but the car that suffered the most damage was the 32 of Dale Jarrett. Presley in number 59, third in the points going in, suffered a major setback when he was the victim of this incident, also involving Richard Lassiter, Chuck Bound, and Rodney Combs, among others. Jack Sprague hit the wall very hard in turn 2 while racing alongside Steve Grissom. Sprague walked away from the car uninjured. Late in the going, Tommy Houston, who led for a while, lost his brakes and wound up 8th. There was great racing for the lead between last year's winner of this race, Todd Bodine, and defending series champion Joe Nemechek. The 14th and final caution, one short of tying the record, came out when Tim Fedowa, who was on the lead lap in the top 10, hit the wall in turn 3. He finished 13th. Nemechek was right on Bodine's bumper when the checker fell, but it was Bodine winning for the second straight year.
Fiddle Faddle, RUS Chevrolet. It was hauling. I tell you, the car worked great. Last practice, we blew the motor in 6 laps. Only had 6 laps of practice, so we guessed a little bit, and it was right. I tell you, good pit stop, 4 tires at once. Everything went right.
The top 5 finishers: Bodine, Nemechek, Bobby Dotter, Mike Wallace, and Chuck Bound.
There you can see the point standings. Steve Grissom remains on top over David Green, Robert Presley, Joe Nemechek, and Chuck Bound. One thing for sure, we won't have a repeat winner tonight.